Welcome to what Clemson folks call the original Death Valley. Stop and take in this scene, one of the great environments in the sport, and this place is charged up today. And this is something really special and uncommon. A 1 versus 2 this early in the season. Only college football can produce something like this. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Tigers will kick this deep to begin the game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Receiver makes the catch. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown. Tied. No chance to catch him.
Great job of reading and recognizing the opportunity to get the ball into space to a very skilled receiver, and he does the rest of the work. Talk about yards after the catch. This guy's one of the best in the country.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Nicholson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down here for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. He makes the grab. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
We talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Thorne. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll run it from the gun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. An important third down attempt for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Send the back in motion. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now, and he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Snags the quick throw. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Looking to throw again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Same tailback, another carry. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And there's the handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Clemson.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
It's second down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
The end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 14, Clemson 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This try is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. What poor kicker.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. With the catch, it's Thorne. Breaking free at midfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
He makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Will he score here? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. A much-needed score, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight. They try to get themselves back into this game.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Quick completion to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Back to throw again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch. It's Kaiser.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
So remember, they missed the field goal earlier. Now they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning, a chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Kaiser. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Motion now from the tight end. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Kaiser.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
So after missing the earlier field goal attempt, they're going to go for it on fourth down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Alabama.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It's second down.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Ball handed off. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 38 yards out. Long enough and good. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the defense able to bring him down. And that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And then first down, right back to the running game. That run moves the ball across the 40.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And then first down, they go right back to him. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Handoff to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Alabama. And the defense joins the party with a score.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Now they get set to kick it away.
24, Clemson, 7.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Take over. First and 10.
Offense is back out there. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about it over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Went backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Okay,
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
It's fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. This one ends up a safety.
Wait a second. You're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty set? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. And bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The back's got it. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Handoff from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score Alabama 26, Clemson 7.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Takes him about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Alabama.
And the punt team now on to kick it away.
On to punt it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. So second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made over the middle. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. Nice grab. It's Nicholson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Tigers come to the line in a hurry-up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Trucks through the defender. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. And the Tigers are going to keep this drive moving.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's looking to scramble. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Nicholson. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off the scramble.
Makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further.
Is no good. That keeps the score Alabama 26. Clemson.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 13 set to kick this one away.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Boys, a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position. They were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Same tailback, another carry. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
33, Clemson, 13.
Bringing it out, it's Nicholson. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Running out of time in the pocket. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air. And the Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Thorne. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels.
And it's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Alabama.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! An electrifying play, Kirk. He was just a better athlete than the guys trying to stop him on that coverage team.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by this returner. But let's also not forget the blocks. Some key blocks there that set this return up and eventually got him into the end zone.
The offense still out there. They're going for two here. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the Hams team able to recover the football. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.